Hi, once again, Bob Mauro here with Joe Louis Fighting Systems. Today we're working on fighting a taller opponent. Now, when I was fighting, I don't think I may have fought one guy, two guys that were about my height. Most were taller. I got longer legs, but I got a short upper body. So, especially when dealing with the punches, head movement, footwork were a primary thing. Because again, blocking is a secondary line of defense. You don't want to be wading in on a taller opponent because there's a critical distance in there that you have to wade through if you don't do this right. So I'm going to show you some of the primary things that I did. Now, when it comes to blocking, one of the blocks I would do is I would actually throw a front kick up into the guy's quadrant here to block a kick. There are actually YouTube videos of me doing that in actual fights. Today we're going to be working with Tom Upthegrove. Tom, come on out. Okay, obviously Tom is taller than me. This would be typical. I fought in a weight class where guys were this weight. Tom and I are about the same weight now, but you see he's taller. Okay, so what we're going to do here, if you're fighting a taller person, you've got to be able to get from here, because if I get here, see, I still can't hit him, but he can hit me. So you have to be able to get him where you can hit him, and you have to be able to wade through this, and that is going to encompass footwork and head movement. Today we're going to work on two kicks, a side kick and a spinning back kick from the outside, and it can be done at different distances, and I'll show you how to set that up. All right, so if he was holding his punch out, and he obviously can hit me, once I get here, once I step onto that line, I gotta be able to understand that punch is gonna be coming. So once I get here, when he throws that punch, see, I can move back like this and snap away from it, and I can counter him with a side kick. Now, when you throw a side kick, this is a linear kick. This is not a circular kick. This is a straight line kick. So your shin bone has to move in and out like a piston. And to learn this kick, if you just point your heel when you chamber your leg, you'll be able to throw a side kick that's perfectly straight. And at any time in there, even if it's a short kick, you'll have structure in the kick. I mentioned structure on previous videos. So again, whether Tom is coming in to hit me, I can throw that side kick, or whether I step to the line and then come back. So again, I step to the line, he fires the punch, and then I throw the side kick. Either way, that's how you set up that side kick, and understand that you cannot stay in this distance with this taller opponent. Another one that we're going to work on is a step through spinning back kick. So many times, and again, you can see this in real fights on real videos, when a person is entering or coming towards you in the ring, and they get to a certain place where they're either going to fire or you're going to fire, and you can use that distance to set this guy up. So let's say I was firing. So I throw a roundhouse kick and he moves, or I throw a roundhouse kick and he blocks. Okay? Okay? Or I throw a roundhouse kick and hit him. Either way. Now, you threw that roundhouse kick a couple of times. Now, one of the lessons that we talk about is setting a rhythm. Sometimes you have to be careful about setting a rhythm. You should only be setting a rhythm if you're looking to set up a trap for your opponent. If you're not doing that with purpose, he could actually use that against you. So you have to be very careful. So let's say I threw those two roundhouse kicks. Now he's learning that my next kick might be a roundhouse kick because I do 2 or maybe 3, but 3's pushing it in a row. So what I'm going to do on the third one now is I'm going to pick up this leg so that he thinks I'm throwing a round kick. Now, he could move back, he could stand still, he could block, whatever. But when I throw that kick, I make the choice right here where to land. Now, I could have landed here, I could have landed here. In this case, I would land here. And from there, I throw my spinning back kick. So we'll do that again a little bit quicker. So I throw the kick, bang, I throw the spinning back kick. All right, once again, I pick up the leg, spinning back kick. All right, now, let's say he stands still. So like he's gonna block it. So I come here, I land short on this case, and I throw my spinning back kick from there. Now that shot would go right here, okay? That's gonna be in that floating rib, that's gonna do some damage, all right?
It's hard to block too.
It's hard to block.
Yeah.
It's coming up on an angle, and it comes right underneath that elbow. It's a devastating shot, okay? The other one, he moves out of the way, but this time he moves way out of the way. He's looking to get out of the way. So when I land forward now, and I throw that spinning back kick, again, it's the same kick, from the same distance, from the same weapon, 3 different times, 3 different ways. And again, when you pick up that knee, you have to sell it. You have to make that thing look believable. So that's what a roundhouse kick's gonna look like when I throw this kick. And when you pick up that knee, if he doesn't do anything, you land with your feet together. Mid-range, or like he's gonna block, you land about shoulder width. And if he's going all the way back, you land forward and hit him with the kick. Those are your 2 kicks for today's lesson. You can work on those. Again, go slow, take your time, the mirror, the heavy bag, someone holding a kick shield, figure it out. Okay, and we'll see you on the next lesson.